Hello friends, this is Harvey Mandan. Welcome to the Samsung Wave Mega Review Part 5A. This will be two parts, the last part to the review. I'll go over the good, the badder and the ugly. I'll tell you what I like, what I think can be improved, and what is, what's the ugly. So we'll save that to the last. We'll look at some good things. I have a new wallpaper, which is quite nice, and to go along with that, some new widgets. Just an analog clock widget and a nice weather widget. This widget gives you the current and the forecast for tomorrow, and some details. 6-day forecast you can keep if you like. So it's very nice. A lot of functionality there. Works really nicely. Also, there's another clock and weather widget. This one's from AccuWeather. It's pretty nice as well. Less functionality than the other one. And both of those you can set to update a certain amount of times a day. Just some basic Google service widgets, mail, search and maps, and these three widgets here and the widgets on this screen and the wallpaper are all from a French guy who's doing lots of good stuff, and if you like those you can get them over at samsung-wave.forumactive.net. And he's been kind enough to do some in English as well, so thanks to him for doing that. A really good function on this phone, which is very useful, is a notification bar which goes across the top. Not the drop down, but just a single line bar across the top, which you can set to notify you if you receive an SMS or an email. I can show you receiving an SMS. Also, it will tell you if you're downloading, when you finish downloading an app, when you finish syncing, if you're doing basically any activity. So at the top there you have a notification, the person who sends you a message or calling, and the first line of the message or the email or whatever it is. And from the lock screen you can just take this piece of jigsaw, fit that in, and it will take you straight to whatever it is that's come in. So that's nice. You can have that just lying on your desk. You receive an email or a message and you can just glance across, and you don't even have to pick up the phone to read the message. The notification bar, drop down, can toggle Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and silent mode. No Wi-Fi here unfortunately. So that's very nice. And also, if you are playing some music, it will also give you music controls. So it will give you some controls to pause, or if you want, you just go straight back to the music player. So it's very useful. If you are in standby with the lock screen on, it will also give you this same thing there, so you don't have to unlock the screen if you want to play around with the music. All very nice. Some more really good functions which come under special gestures, under settings, are the double tapping gesture I've shown you. You can just double tap on the phone to launch an application, and this overturning and putting down etiquette. Putting down is very simple. You receive a call, you're speaking, you want to use the speakerphone, You just lay the phone down on your desk or a relatively flat surface, and it automatically puts it on speakerphone, and the speakerphone's very good, works very nicely. The overturning etiquette is very useful. I can show you by setting an alarm to go off. Got that on 5 seconds. I don't know what alarm ringtone is set because I've just flashed a new firmware, so we'll see what happens. When the alarm goes off, you can just mute the alarm by turning over the phone. And you can use that to mute an incoming call. It will just mute the sound, it won't reject the call. You can use that to mute your alarms and to make it snooze, and the snooze will still work, and you can just keep turning it over. So very nice in the morning when you can't be bothered to hunt for a button on your phone, you just turn it over and it mutes the alarm. The App Store is pretty good. The functionality, the number of apps, only 460, 470 at the moment. There seem to be quite a few apps which make fart sounds, so it's obviously a very popular thing. It's very easy to use this from the phone or from your computer with Samsung keys, and it works very nicely. It will give you, this is a widget, it will give you some screenshots, and if you like it, you just press get. This is a widget, so it will load in the widget bar down here. If it's an app, it will load in the app menu, but it has the same kind of graphic. It will start downloading, and a little wave will appear. You can't pause that, but if it's an app, you can just click on it to pause the download, and that will work nicely. And have the widget, stick that on. So that all works very nice. And of course, if you don't want to use a 3G download on your phone, just connect it to your computer, and it will download through Samsung keys and install direct on the phone very, very easily. Very nice. The number of apps, as I said, not so many, but I have a few useful ones, some dictionaries, a star map which uses augmented reality to show you the star constellations in the sky. That is if you don't live in a big city and you can see more than 3 stars at any one time. So that's quite nice. 2 really good games, Asphalt and Need for Speed Shift, really top driving games there. So there's more applications all the time. The media, music player, is very nice. You can search first letter and even first and second letter just by dragging your finger in. That's the same in the contacts. You have a first and second letter search. You have playlists, albums, artists, genres. You can search in a map different ways. If you turn, you get a cover view, cover flow mode to browse. Or you can browse everything by letter. Here again you can choose artists, playlists, so lots of browsing modes. And the sound output is fantastic. Through the headphones you get 5.1 surround. Very, very loud. I never have it on more than 3 out of 14 volume levels, and the quality is really, really excellent. So that's all for now. Thank you.